Hey there, this is Holly's Rocking Recipes, and I'm Holly, and thanks for checking me out. So today I'm going to be making my easy, cheesy, pull-apart pizza. This is so much fun to eat, and it's great for parties, it's great for an appetizer, or you can have it for a main meal. It is actually not even a recipe, it's just a way of putting things together that you love about pizza and eating them in a unique way and still getting all the great pizza flavor. So let me bring you in closer and I'll show you how I put it together. Okay, now I'm just going to show you how I put my easy, cheesy, pull-apart pizza together. So what you're going to need is a large loaf of unsliced bread. You can either get a round loaf or an oblong loaf if you're having more people over. Just a loaf of unsliced bread from the bakery. And what I've already done to this one is I have taken a sharp serrated knife and I've cut about an inch apart, just slices, and I did not go all the way through, just scoring the bread like this, go down one way, and then I turned it and then went down the other way. And what that does is it gives you these little squares and lots of cracks and crevices in between, and that's where we're going to put all that deliciousness of the pizza. So I had also melted 4 tablespoons of butter and grated in 3 cloves of garlic. Now I've already taken my brush with that butter and just gone in through the cracks and crevices and then baked this on 400 for 10 minutes. So it's already starting to get nice and crispy, and I just wanted to do that so when we add everything on the inside, it doesn't make the bread too soggy and it stays like a pizza and nice and crispy crust. So what I fill it with is I buy store-bought bruschetta, which is great. It's got tomatoes and garlic and olive oil, and then also store-bought pesto. Now you can also use pizza sauce or your favorite spaghetti sauce, whatever you want to do. Just be careful not to put too much in or it'll make the bread soggy. So I'm just going to get started and show you how I do it. And I just go down each row and put a little of that bruschetta in there. And then I put a little pesto in there. Pesto has basil and pine nuts and Parmesan cheese and garlic. I love pesto. A little bit of that goes down in there. And I'm not going to bore you by doing the whole thing, but you get the idea. So you just go down each row that you've cut. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a pizza without pepperoni. So I have sliced up pepperoni and I've cut them in quarters to make them smaller pieces so that when you grab one of these squares and pull it apart to eat it, you get a little bit of pepperoni in each bite. And then, of course, it wouldn't be pizza without mozzarella cheese. And then I put in mozzarella cheese down in the cracks and crevices here. And it already smells like a pizza. And then what I do is I have some of that leftover garlic butter that I made and melted up, and I'm going to go ahead once I have all of this done, and I'm just going to brush a little bit more of that on the top just to make it nice and garlicky and delicious. And then what I do right before I put it in the oven is I actually take some egg wash and I'm going to brush the egg wash all around the outside of the bread. And I'm doing this for 2 reasons. Not only does it keep it nice and crispy, but it's also going to act like glue because I take shredded Parmesan cheese and push that on the outside just to make it extra delicious on the outside of our pizza bowl bread. And then I'll just keep going like that until I get this finished. I'm going to put it back in the oven at 400 degrees for another 10 minutes. And the cheese gets all nice and melty and ooey gooey, and the outside stays nice and crispy, just like a pizza crust. Now I wish you could smell this easy, cheesy, pull-apart pizza. It smells amazing. It's been in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes on 375. The outside has got nice and crusty. The Parmesan cheese that we put on the outside with the egg wash has gotten nice and firm and crispy, and the cheese on the inside, the mozzarella, has all melted up. That pesto and the bruschetta and the pepperoni smells amazing. So I'm just going to go in for a bite and show you how we eat it. And look at the cheese. And that's how you eat an easy, cheesy pull-apart pizza. Have fun with this one. That makes me want to dance.
Yeah. Ooh, that's why I'm easy.